Hi everyone, we are in the week of brain and mind awareness, and today I talk a little bit more about this stick person from Dr. Thurman Fleet and about the two parts of the mind, conscious and subconscious mind. So Dr. Thurman Fleet, as I mentioned in my previous video, he described the mind in a plain and simple language that ordinary people understand that. And as I said before, he said, let's the bigger circle, the larger circle on the top represent the mind and the smaller circle represent the body. Why? Because the mind is the controller of our body. Body obeys mind. And we get results through body, however, the order comes from mind. And he said, okay, let's divide the mind in two parts. The upper part, let's represent the conscious mind, and the lower part represent the subconscious mind. Interestingly, later on, the relation between mind and brain proved that the conscious mind is related to our cortex or neocortex. And the cortex, we know that we get the data from outside world and even from our body, and it goes to different areas in cortex, and we interpret that data and see if it's a good data or not, and then reserve it and save it as a memory in our brain. On the other side, the subconscious mind is related to older brain, to brainstem, to lower part of the brain, like limbic system. That is related to our emotions, and we act upon our emotions. And this comes from the software from the subconscious mind. And that's how we have attitude and behavior, and we act upon the self-image that we have, and it comes from our subconscious mind. And we have this self-image with a pre-programmed attitude and behavior. Don't worry, I'll explain it tomorrow, that we can change that program, we can reprogram our mind. However, this is how we are, and this is how we function in our life. In childhood, our subconscious mind is wide open. Bob Proctor actually using this diagram in his presentations to explain it. Why we have this pre-programming in our mind, in the subconscious mind. Because in our childhood, especially in the 6 to 8 years of the early childhood, we don't have the reasoning. We cannot reject because our cortex is not developed. So we don't have the block of our conscious mind. Whatever comes from adults around us, like parents and other adults, siblings, school, teachers, media, news, TV, radio, it goes directly to our subconscious mind. If you pay attention to a 2-year-old, whatever you say, the 2-year-old accepts it. And rarely it happens to say no. And even if he says no, that's the word that we taught the child. And he or she doesn't understand what does it mean exactly at the beginning. And then later on, the child understands what does it mean. And unfortunately, this is one of the first words that we teach our children. And we have been taught the same way. And we are doing, unfortunately, the same way. We teach them to look for conformity. And we say, no, this is bad, this is not good for you. You are not able to do this. You are not able to perform this function. And this is how we program our children's subconscious mind. And later on, when the cortex, when the conscious mind develops, then we have reasoning, and we can reject some ideas or accept some ideas. Tomorrow I'll talk more about the programming of our mostly subconscious mind. Thank you for watching. This is Dr. Dilan. I'll see you in my next video with more explanation about the programming in our conscious and subconscious mind.